Well, as Zambia heads to Election Day on August 11th, many are still divided over certain issues and concerned about violence. Musicians have been used by candidates to drum up support, but some feel that artists should remain objective and instead play a role in peacemaking.
Musician Kachanana adds her voice to a song praising incumbent Zambian President Edgar Lungu. She is one of many musicians in the Southern African country that have thrown their weight and popularity behind the political candidate ahead of presidential and parliamentary polls to be held on Thursday.
I gravitated towards one political party that I felt had what it took to lead the nation further. So, of course, I have some fans who are not happy with that. And they'll come on your Facebook, they'll come on your social media pages, and they'll let you know that they're not happy. And there are others who are happy to see that you've taken some sort of stance. And as an artist, I feel like we shouldn't be neutral. We should have a stance. We shouldn't just say, oh, you know, whoever. We should have a stance. We should be informed about what's going on in the country, what are people offering, and we should be the mouthpieces for a lot of people out there.
President Lungu is expected to face opposition leader Hakainde Hichilema in another close contest after last year's neck-and-neck race. Lungu has been in power since winning elections in January 2015 after the death of his predecessor, Michael Sata, in October 2014. Hichilema has said Lungu's government will prevent polls from being free and fair, and campaigns have already been interrupted by political violence in some areas of the country. Civil society groups say musicians have failed in their duty to unite Zambians in favor of big payouts to drum up support for politicians.
I haven't heard any musician trying to promote a peaceful and fair election. All you hear is this musician is siding one political party or the other. So as Operation Young Vote, we feel that it's time musicians stood up and owned up. I know they need to make money from these politicians, but they should look at, is it going to contribute to the well-being of citizens out there?
Kachanana says voicing support for any candidate can boost careers or in some cases help struggling artists survive at a time when economic activity is slow.
Business goes a bit lower during elections because you see even people who run clubs, who run events places, you see they're also somehow involved in elections. They're either supporting this party or that party, so you find that they take most of their funds to that. So business does go a bit lower when it comes to shows for almost all the artists. So
Zambia is Africa's second biggest copper producer, but its economy has been hit by failing world demand for the commodity, primarily due to a slowdown in China.